Jerome Robbins was a person, when I met him, I had no idea who he was. I had just been rejected by Agnes DeMille for a musical, and I walked down a Schubert alley and saw a bunch of people milling about, and they said they just auditioned for Robbins. And I don't know what possessed me, but I opened the door, walked into a darkened stage, and said, "Who's Robbins?" And this voice said, "I'm Robbins. Who are you?" And I said, "I've just been rejected by Agnes DeMille, and I'm going home to commit suicide." And Jerome Robbins said, "Listen, kid, don't commit suicide. Dance for me." And that began my relationship with him and the beginning of High Button Shoes. What's remarkable about Jerry, about Mr. Jerome Robbins, is that he was interested in everything. But his responses to things that I think contributed to his genius were of a political nature. By that I don't mean Obama and Hillary, but rather the politics of relationships. I think it's something he thought about a great deal. I think that New York import-export jazz really came from newspaper clippings, daily newspaper clippings, or he loved Pfeiffer cartoons about the strengths and weaknesses, attractions or distractions of relationships, and humor. I mean, if he wasn't on the dark side, nobody could match that humor. And if you really, if when you worked with Jerry and really responded to what was going on in that head of his, that ticker tape, you could see something register through his eyes and find themselves in his heart and in his gut. If you saw that process, you got out of the way and waited until it formalized. And I've seen it over and over with him. I really did. You have to understand the man's process. I can only thank Jerry for making me a better actor. He really inspired me as an actress, and not to be just a cute little thing on the screen or on the stage, although he thought I was hilarious. He gave me a nickname called Peanuts that lasted for years because he thought that I was a living incarnation of the Peanuts cartoon. I said, "Which character?" He said, "All of them." But he gave me courage to try different things, to work with different choreographers, because I was sort of clinging to him, because I thought he understood me and he used me well. But he said, go, make a fool of yourself, go. But yes, I think he influenced me more as an actor to go in that direction, and so I did. There was a man who was writing a book, who will be nameless, who called and said, "I'm writing this book about Jerome Robbins, and tell me about the time he made you cry." And I said, "He did not ever make me cry," because I knew where he was going about the monstrous behavior of Jerry Robbins. But Jerry Robbins never really made me cry. But now that he's gone, I cry every day. I thank him for the life that I have today. Thank you, Jer.